Hi, welcome back to another vlog. Today we'll talk about part 2. You know you're going to bed crying, not knowing what to do next. Peace is ruined, food is tasteless, mental health is taking a hit. Hormones are all over the place. For what? Venting anger on others, ruining relationships. For what? Money, career, success, that's all about life. Self-worth is tied to money and achievements. What about the contributions that you make non-monetary wise? The free labor, the voluntary work, the kindness, do they count? Why does everything need to have a price tag? Charitable works, other services, don't they have value? We stuck in to do mode, and even taking a 2 hour break feels like guilty. Remember Sunday, the clean clothes, the music, the simple meal, the laughter, the ice cream, the peace, the afternoon nap, all of that gone, completely gone. Now we are zombies, machine, pressure cookers. We're just becoming that pressure cooker. Wow, someday we'll burst. We may not consciously do it, but unconsciously we'll burst. Forget about the small joys, a cup of chai, a walk in the park, a good book, life passing by us, and we're stuck in this rat race. What's the point? Deep down, we don't even know our purpose. We are surviving, not living. Eating on the go, sleeping with anxiety, restlessness is our default setting. Constant fear of what the society will think, it's suffocating. We are stuck in a rat race, no pause, no break. Not looking after ourselves, not zooming out. When you zoom out, you see the possibilities, you see where you can improve or find a purpose, something that you look forward to some good cause, maybe for your family, maybe for the society, some purpose. That's possible only when you zoom out. You will zoom out only when you're out of that rat race. But we are so engrossed in that rat race, that involved in it, that we are not able to zoom out. We are like factory made products. The same data, the same life, but each one's life is unique, right? So why are we turning into factory made products? We should be those handcrafted products that are not mass produced copies. Rather, we are meant to be originals, not replica. Why do we lose ourselves in the chores? We forget to ask, what do I want? What is my purpose? What makes me happy? What brings me peace? Let's break free. Taking a step back, finding that purpose of unique spark. Be a crafted piece, not a copy. Reclaim your life. Find your joy in little things. Pause, breathe, rediscover yourself. It's not the time to Now it's the time to redefine success, not just about achievements, but also about living, about finding peace in the mess, being kind to ourselves. Of late we keep reading about violence that has increased, small things getting big, and then they end up becoming violent, either father banging up the kids, or parents turning violent towards the kids, or banging each other up, or people banging their old age parents. Why? All of this is because of that inbuilt, frustration that didn't have an outlet. Suddenly, things grow out of proportion. Why? It's because of this thing. So it's high time that we break free from the frustration. High time that we accomplish what we have in our hand and be grateful that at least we've come to this thing. I really don't know. I'm at least grateful that I have 9 subscribers and I'm fine with it. At least 9 people are seeing me, I'm fine. As long as I have something to do positive, at least one person's life is changing. My purpose is fulfilled through opening this channel. When I opened it, I just wanted one purpose, that is to educate people about frustration. It is one venting source wherein I wanted to vent and people understand and tell why am I so frustrated, so that people understand that they're not the only one and everybody needs an outlet. So that you don't ruin your relationships, you don't take law into your hands, you don't have anger management issues. That's the only reason why I started this channel. That was a purpose. So now what's holding you back? Take the break, find your spark. You deserve to live, not just to survive. So I hope this video helps you bring your outlet, brings the venting frustration out. Do share your experiences. You don't have to put your original name, but through an anonymous ID you can share your experience. At least you have an outlet. At least it's better than venting it out on your near and dear ones. At least it's better than holding it back within yourself, and then eventually you start getting sick. Either you start off with hypertensive issues, or some problem will eventually start, health issue. So it's better that you release it. And I am an open platform. I didn't create this platform to judge anybody. It's a judgment-free platform. Just share your experience. It's okay. We're all humans. Nobody is perfect. Thank you for coming this far. Bye-bye. Good day.